I don't know why I'm like this. I love to piss you off. Something in my psychosis finds it a little hard. I always got good intentions. You tell me I saved your life, but I'm craving your attention. And you know that I got two sides. I'll be the villain tonight. I kinda like when you despise me. After we fight, I'm so much better when I'm pushing all your buttons while you're crawling on the floor. You say you hate my guts, but you're still coming back for more. I know that you get jealous, so I'll play the fantasy. I know it gives you hell when everyone looks at me. Some of my favorite moments usually start with tears. Swear that you pull me closer whenever we flirt with fear. I'll be the villain tonight. I kinda like when you despise me. After we fight, I'm so much better when I'm pushing all your buttons while you're crawling on the floor. You say you hate my guts, but you're still coming back for more. I'll be the villain, the villain. 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 I'll be. What's you and I without a little pain? Tastes bittersweet each time you say my name. If love was poison, we would drink it anyways. Feels so good playing these wicked little games. I'll be the villain tonight. I kinda like when you despise me. After we fight, feel so much better when I'm pushing all your buttons while you're crawling on the floor. You say you hate my guts, but you're still coming back for more. I'll be the villain, the villain. 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 I'll be.
You talking shit for the hell of it. Addicted to betrayal, but you're relevant. You're terrified to look down. Cause if you dare, you see the glare of everyone you burn just to get there. It's coming back around. And I keep my side of the street clean. You wouldn't know what I mean. Karma is my boyfriend. Karma is a god. Karma is the breeze in my hair on the weekend. Karma's a relaxing thought. Aren't you envious that for you it's not? Sweet like honey. Karma is a cat purring in my lap cause it loves me. Flexing like a goddamn acrobat. Me and Karma vibe like that. Spider boy, king of thieves. Weave your little webs of opacity. My pennies made your crown. Trick me once, trick me twice. Don't you know that cash ain't the only price? It's coming back around. And I keep my side of the street clean. You wouldn't know what I mean. Cause karma is my boyfriend. Karma is a god. Karma is the breeze in my hair on the weekend. Karma's a relaxing thought. Aren't you envious that for you it's not? Sweet like honey. Karma is a cat purring in my lap cause it loves me. Flexing like a goddamn acrobat. Me and Karma vibe like that. Ask me what I learned from all those years. Ask me what I earned from all those tears. Ask me why so many days, but I'm still here. Cause karma is the thunder rattling your ground. Karma's on your scent like a bounty hunter. Karma's gonna track you down, step by step from town to town. Sweet like justice, karma is a queen. Karma takes all my friends to the summit. Karma is the guy on the screen, coming straight home to me. Karma is my boyfriend. Karma is a
Oh, no, no,
Pass the cranberry sauce. We're having mashed potatoes. Ooh, the turkey looks great. Thank you for loving me.
Len,
Thank you for being there.
please.
Thank you for loving me.
Oh, God.
Everyone's thanking. The whole
Len.
world's thanking you.
Stop.
Thanking
Len, stop.
us for thanking you.
Len.
Kill the turkey.
Len!
Hi, thank you. I needed to stall so I could change Tom's thing. And also, that's a reminder to you all that it's Thanksgiving season. It's not Christmas season. It's not Christmas. I don't want to see none of y'all's Christmas bullshit. Keep it out of here. It's not time yet. It's not time yet. Hi, everyone. How are you doing? We've got the fantastic Manny is here. Armars is here. Maple is here. And you guys, we have someone new in chat. So someone called Tom. I don't know this person personally, but we have a new friend in chat. Tom. Who could that be? I don't know. I've never heard of this person before in my life. Y'all, I got my Chipotle cup. I did get a drink at Chipotle today. I was treating myself. I had a day of indulgence. Can we talk about that? I had a real day of indulgence today. Not only did I treat myself to Chipotle, where I did allow myself a drink. I did not get chips. I did get a drink though. I got the watermelon limeade, which is delicious. And I also today, at long last, if you know me, you know that my AirPods have been on the fritz. They've been on the fritz. I've been operating with just one that works for the last, quite a few months. So today, I finally went and I treated myself to new AirPods. I got the AirPod 3s, but I did not get the Pro ones, and I'm going to tell you why. I saw they had noise canceling, and if I have my headphones in, I can't hear anything. And I was like, I don't know. For Kelly's sake, she already gets so annoyed. She's like, all of you just walk around with your headphones on, and none of you can hear me. And I was like, can you imagine me with noise canceling? Literally, it'd be over. It'd be done. So I said, all right, let me get the not Pros. They're cheaper. I don't need the noise canceling. I'm not that bothered about it. I already basically am in my own world when they happen. So that's what we have. I had to go to the bank. I've been doing a little bit of cleaning. I hear we're making Thanksgiving plans in here. Maddie. We are getting some Thanksgiving plans ready. I don't know what Thanksgiving's going to be for my family because Kelly is having some surgery soon that's going to have her out of commission up until, through Thanksgiving, surely, is what they're saying. So I don't know what Thanksgiving's going to look like here. I don't know. It's Kelly's favorite holiday, so we're still going to try to do stuff. I think Nana MLR, will be coming over. I might be stepping into some of the preparation duties because I have Thanksgiving and the day before off. So I may be posted up in the kitchen. Look at me becoming a woman right before all of your eyes. Canadian Thanksgiving does not count. Let's get some shout outs started. We'll shout out Maddie first. Maddie gets first shout out because he correctly identified that it's Thanksgiving season, not Christmas season. Do y'all watch, it's not necessarily a tradition, but we do like to watch it. A Peanuts Thanksgiving. What's it called? Is it just It's Thanksgiving, Charlie Brown? We love a Peanuts Thanksgiving in this house. Being in the kitchen does not turn you into a woman. But I'm growing up. I'm growing up and becoming a woman. I'm going from I'm not a girl, but not yet a woman. But we love the Peanuts Thanksgiving. And listen, I always say, you need snacks for a party. What is the perfect spread of snacks for a party? Popcorn, pretzels, jelly beans, toast. Popcorn, pretzels, jelly beans, toast is the perfect spread for snacks for a party. No, Maddie. So Charlie Brown and friends make that. Snoopy has his shit together and makes a full turkey. Snoopy and Woodstock, who are of course gay lovers, have their own full Thanksgiving, turkey moment with themselves. The children's have their little moment. And I was always, after, when they would air that on TV, it would be the Thanksgiving one, and then after that they would play the one about like the pilgrims. And oh, I lived for that. I lived for the Charlie Brown Pilgrims special. I don't know if you guys have watched that one. I don't know what it was. I loved that one. Maybe it's the New England of it all. Like, trust me, there were years and years and years of learning all about the Pilgrims. We played like, not the, I don't even know what it's called, like the Settlers game. That one was fun. When we were like in teams and had to, oh, that was everything. That served. I still remember when we were in the boat. Hi, Toph. Toshid. If I pronounced that wrong, I probably did. Please let me know. Toshid. But, so my teacher would square off like a boat for each team with like tape on the floor, and you had to stay in that. If you stepped off at all, you had to kill off one of your pilgrims. It was very dramatic. It was a lot. But that's Thanksgiving. Can I tell you something, though, is that I don't love Thanksgiving. I'm not a Thanksgiving girly, and I'll tell you why, is that I'm not in love with Thanksgiving foods. That's the thing. Like, I don't know. If it's Thanksgiving, you got, your normal foods at the table. Here's what I'm gonna... I get me some turkey. Mashed potatoes, of course. Carrots. Green bean casserole. I do like a green bean casserole. But that's it. I don't... And a roll. And, of course, a roll. But I don't butter the roll. I'll just eat the plain roll. But, like, I don't... I'm not like, oh, I need... I've never had seconds at Thanksgiving, I don't think. My uncle, rest his soul, used to make meat stuffing, which was like a stuffing, but it was like meat based. It was sort of like, it was almost like you were just eating ground beef, but like it was more of like a recipe of, you get it. Wasn't just, we're not just like biting a cow. Like there was more to it, but it was almost similar to that in an idea. But I liked that, but I don't like stuffing. It depends how they make the turkey because it can get dry. That's true, but you can also just pour as much gravy as need be onto the turkey to make it not dry anymore. But I don't do sweet potatoes. I don't do stuffing. I don't do cranberry. I mean, I don't love turkey. Mashed potatoes and carrots, I love. Those are the things that I'm like, yes. But I'm not a big, and you know me, I'm not a big eater. You don't eat mac and cheese. We don't do we've never done mac and cheese. I'm very particular about what mac and cheeses I do and do not like. We've never done mac and cheese here. Turkey or ham. We've never done a ham. For Thanksgiving. We do a ham for Christmas. I prefer turkey to ham, but we've never done any. I will say I prefer Thanksgiving, and we eat early. We eat at 1. Other people have our house is empty by 5 p.m. But the part that I love about Thanksgiving is all the leftover turkey we have. We take it, and every year the giant pot comes out, and we turn it into a turkey soup. There's a turkey soup that's got those little, those little pearl pastas. There's a ton of those in it. So I love the leftover turkey. So I'm like, we could just make the turkey, put it right into the bowl. Like, we could just make soup right away. I don't need us to do like the whole meal first and then everything. I'm like, we can just, if we want to just skip to the soup, because the soup cooks for like fucking forever. So I can't even have it till the next day at least. So that's my thoughts on Thanksgiving, y'all. The holiday that we are celebrating right now. It's not Christmas time yet. Miss me with that bullshit. And it's like you've been to all my Thanksgivings. Maybe I have. And here's the thing. We don't have like huge Thanksgivings. Like, they're decent size, but like, they're not like huge. It's a little dark, but especially we've few people have gone over the years, so it's gotten small. That's why I don't live for Christmas recently, because like it's just sad now, because it's like we never like, I don't know, it's just like a smaller group now. And also my grandfather died literally on Christmas Day, so like it's a little unpleasant. Have you ever had shit on a shingle? Manny, I have. It was my grandfather's favorite. So when he was sick, my brother requested it for dinner one night. I had it, and it was one of the most disgusting things I've ever eaten. I hated it so much. It was gross. It was awful. I don't know how vile. You guys, I gotta change this too. This is the wrong one. You guys, where is it? I know I saved it. Oh, I have to, hold on, I was lazy. You guys, the weakest, shut up, Manny. You know that was an old one. You guys, the Weakest Twink returns so soon. So soon. The Weakest Twink on November 19th. We're just about 2 weeks out. 2 weeks and a few. That person forgot their shirt. Listen, Chris, if you wanted to find a picture of Awachu with his shirt on, good luck. Good luck. That shit, it's not possible. But I am going to be joined, of course, by the incomparable Awachu, the gorgeous Molly Percocet, and the always supportive, the emotional support Ginger Dennis will be here. You guys, I'm so excited. We haven't done Weakest Twink in so long. I miss it. I forgot how much prep work goes into it as I've been starting to get ready, and I'm like, oh, that's right. There's like hours and hours of work that goes into this, so they'll be shirtless for the Weekest Twink. Knowing Chris, probably. I also need a volunteer to help me. Let's just say one of them is going to be doing League of Legends as their specialist subject. At least that's what they were supposed to do originally. And I don't know fuck all about that game. So I'm going to need some assistance in writing questions. They're like, League. And I'm like, yeah, I will be outsourcing those questions. I don't know not one damn thing about that game. Oh my goodness, you guys. Should we get going with the game? The game today is Journey. And if you thought I didn't know anything about Hi Rats Cast, if you thought that I didn't know anything about Little Misfortune, I truly do not know anything about this game. I don't remember why I bought it. I think it looked pretty. I think it's like released by the same like company maybe as the people who did Grease, and so I think after we did Grease, I was looking into like other games they have, and I saw this one, and I was like, well, the vibe seems similar. So I truly don't know anything. But let's jump into it. Let's do it. I'm excited. I don't think it's the longest game in the world. We might. We might... Annapurna, that's the one. I believe they've released Grease. They've done a few. They've done a few that you know. We'll see. So this might not be all we played today. Does it look like the audio quality is really low? Not the audio quality. Hello? Oh, that was weird. The graphics. Is that just me? Or does it look like... Or do the graphics look really low? High. Ultra. Ultra! Let's do it. Okay, didn't really change any. Hi, Raving Madness. How are you? Welcome in. Audio, as always, we'll turn the audio down just a smidge. Okay, we'll start. We'll see. Navi, I don't... Some settings on medium look close to original. Really? We'll go high. How about we go high? Split the difference. Where's the progress chart? JP, JP, can we get an exclamation point on JP, please, by the way? Hi, Navi, as well. Now, what if I stepped out of Lego while walking into this room, but then because I dropped my puss down low and served cunt? Well, you know, there's a first time for everything. Thank you. Please give the icon, JP, a follow. And JP, it's out. Go check the Twitter, bitch. Imagine coming in here trying to drag me for not putting out the Boston Drag Gauntlet progress chart when I already put it out. Imagine. OMG's it out, OMG. Yes! I didn't do the joke one because I literally did it before I had to drive. I was literally like posting it before I had to drive somewhere and I was like, fuck, I forgot. I'll post that comment on Chris's TikTok on Twitter if you try me. I'll post that comment on Chris's TikTok on my... Oh, I don't have a controller. No, I have to... Ow. Okay, let's see. I'm excited. I know literally nothing about this. Yeah, JP served. JP served in Gauntlet last night. They were a guest in a performance. A performance that landed the performer in the bottom 3, and I disagreed with that, but that's my tea. Fuck! Swallow! Swallow! Fuck! Can't breathe. Well, Corey's safe, please. R.A.P. me, everyone. It was a good run. Okay, move. Oh, that... I'm trying to do Wasta. Oh. What? Oh, that threw me off. I was expecting that to be movement. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, this does not bode well if I... Oh, no. Oh, I'm... Oh, no. I'm immediately understanding. I don't know what that is, but I've discovered a thing. I'm immediately discovering why... Oh, this is... Look at the sand physics, you guys. That's impressive. Wait, let's get a look. Just a little guy. Or girl. Or neither. I'm immediately seeing why controller's better, because having to control movement with WASD and control camera with arrow keys is going to throw me the fuck off. Got fun. Thank you. I'm excited. Oh, do I have to climb that? Imagine that's the entire game. The entire game is just... This game doesn't move you. Is this another sad game? Why do I keep Please tell me this isn't another sad game. Is it... Oh, am I supposed to be doing something? Sorry. I can change... Wait, okay. Wait, if I can change it to... Oh, look. If I can change look to be... Mouse. Oh. No, I cannot. Oh, that is unfortunate. That's fine. We'll just go with what it is. I'll live and I'll learn. What are those? Are these like graves? That's my guess. That's my immediate guess. Jot that down. Where's Lisa? We need her to write that down in her notebook. It's fine. It's fine. I got it. I want to go to there. I want to go to those trees. Can you use control? I don't have a controller. I need to, like, get a controller. I wonder how far you can go before it cuts you. Like, makes you stop. I'd kind of live if it just lets you keep going. I want to see... If this game is just like this... I'm not saying it's going to be bad. I'm going to say it's going to be rough for me. Someone who's like a relentless explorer in games. There's a reason everything takes me like, ooh, pretty. There's a reason when we're looking up like how long a game will take, we apply. Oh, work. I literally hit the sleigh button, you guys. I literally hit the sleigh button. Oh. Was that it? I want to go up onto the roof. I'm just literally never going to finish this game if this is what it is. Oh, okay, they do have like a little hop. But I can't get up the... Oh, yes, I can. I just didn't believe hard enough. Ooh. Okay, work. Why did I think this was trees? I presume we need to head that way, but I want to go back and see what the thing from the beginning that I missed was. Like, clearly that's where I was supposed to go, and then I immediately didn't. So, like, we should probably go there so I don't, like, miss vital plot. If there is plot, I don't know. Oh. Oh? Oh, is that how I jump? Oh. Oh, okay. Interesting. That's how I jump. That's how you... And that's how you talk as well. Oh, so there is, like... Okay. I'm interested. This is the blindest I think I've ever gone into a game on this stream. Ever. Which is an Are you winning, son? Tom, we're winning because we're having a good time. And really, isn't that what it's all about? Okay, so not all of those can be interacted with. Okay, here's this. Oh, it's sort of forced. What? Okay, work. Oh, control. Oh! Slay. So I have that ability always now? Oh, I do. Oh, okay. Now I can jump. Alright, where to next? We've been over there. Let's go this way. Oh, I love that. Oh, the sand physics, I have to say. Sand physics are very impressive. Or I'm just easily impressed. I don't know. So how do I have to... So that just... I don't get what the point of doing that is if I now have the ability to jump higher than those bring me. I feel like the point of those is more just to, like, point you in the general correct direction. Right? We went over there already. Okay, here's the... Oh, this is huge. Oh my goodness. You'll find... This was a PlayStation 3 game? It was? I didn't realize it was that old. Although that might explain some of the more why it's a little graphic. Oh, now I'm getting what, it's all making sense what everyone was saying. I was told that it was a PlayStation 3 game. But I saw PS3 and processed it as... Plays a 10-year-old game. I didn't know it was that old. I thought it was newer. Oh, I can't... Did I use up all my jumping? I can't jump. Do I have a limited amount? Oh yeah, because I don't have the little symbols on my thingy anymore. I maybe have a limited amount of them that I can do. Okay, we're up here now. There's something on that middle part we have to get to. Let's head this way. Oh yeah, look, that restocked my thing. I bet that's what those are for. I bet it restocks. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Look, it runs out. And those refill it. Interesting. Okay. Okay, we're learning. Let's go. Well, let's go over here. This looks like the next place to go. I'm not saying anything. Interesting. Okay. So it's a little bit of a puzzle game. It is similar to Grease, I feel. What is this? Oh. What? What? Oh. I hit the sleigh button. So that feels like I did something correct, clearly. I see. I bet I need to use that to, like, glide over there. But then, where was that? I want to get to that. Oh, did I? Oh, I got it. Perfect. I was gonna say, I wonder if that makes my little tail thing longer. Interesting. So those are good to get to. Because it gives me more sleigh. Interesting. Oh, not quite. Okay. Wonder if I have enough to get up. Yes. Saved myself like 30 seconds. Speed run! I wonder what the fastest speed run is for this game. Who trying to look that up for me on speedrun.com? I don't see any other, like, of the increased power thingies here, so I think we will just... Oh, I don't think that was enough. Oh, maybe I gotta use a little... There we go. Glitched for like 13 minutes. What about not glitched? I understand glitched speedruns are a thing. What's the non-glitched record? A glitched speedrun, I appreciate it for what it is, but it feels like a little bit of cheating. 17 minutes, 45 seconds. I think we're on pace for that. Yeah. Hello? Oh, I gotta do something. Or maybe I don't. I keep thinking these are cutscenes, and then... Okay. What? That's like stars. I have to bring back the night sky. Maybe. Are these my... That's birds and trees. Okay, that's birds and trees. Or like plants. Those are people. That's me. Look, now they pop in they pussies. For the glow. That's a tree. Okay, so the people were farming, and then they found the magic tree, and so they started popping they pussies, is what I'm getting from the story so far. So then what is my purpose? What is my purpose? Oh my god. Do you guys know that TikTok? That sound? What is my purpose? Oh my god. Let's get an Addison snob. There's no way to be sure. You know, the Addison, the video game portion of the Addisons is going to be a bit of a battle this year. It's going to be a bit of a battle this year. There's a lot of strong games, and I don't have enough spots to get them all in there. I feel like I played a lot of, like... What the hell is happening? I feel like I played a lot of, like, cute, shorter games this year, right? Alright, let's head over here. I like the sound design in this game. It's very quiet. Alright, we got a little more power. It looks like we ultimately have to get there, right? That's what it appears. Well, now that I've jumped down, it's going to be a little tougher. Maybe need a category for short and long games. Oh, I don't know, Maple. What do you think? I don't know about that. It's not enough. Oh, but wait, there's that. It's already... I mean, the video game categories are already a little self-indulgent. Yes, we need more from the Addison's 4-hour min. Can I tell you something I've been considering? Also, I'm mad at you all because the whole reason I said that the video game Oh, slay. The whole reason I made the comment about the video game categories being self-indulgent was I was very much hoping that somebody in chat would be like, try again, bitch. The entire thing is self-indulgent. That's like, if I had one word to describe the Addisons. Which, if you don't know, the Addisons is my annual awards show that I host, where I honor my favorite things in media and everything from the year. There's 2 video game categories, so, you know, some of your favorite video games you've seen me play on stream or otherwise could very well be nominated. Could Journey be nominated? Hello, hi, I'm downloading a game. Lisa, what are you downloading? What are you downloading? Tell me. Overwatch 2. Well, you know, Lisa, it's been fun having you here. Unfortunately, this is where your employment with AddMLR moderation. No, I'm kidding. People are welcome to play Overwatch. It's just not the tea for me. But, like, y'all know that. Pause for a second and imagine to yourself me playing a first-person shooter game. I think we're all better off for me not doing that, right? I can't imagine. The only time I would ever play shooter games is when Josie and I would make Chase put us against each other in Call of Duty gun game, and it was terrible. We would have a great time, but we were awful at it. Oh. Wait, what the fuck? Is that me? Was it just like, yeah, bitch, I got you? Dude. Maddie, you're better than this. You're better than this. Work. Maple. Oh, I guess Maple can't do. Really not. Oh, so it did do that. Or did it not? Do I still have to do that? I'm confused. Who was that other version of myself? Can we get a shout out for Lisa? Will you do a shout out for yourself? Or if we have another mod here, can you shout out Lisa? I have to remember to get through everyone. That's the only part I don't love about the new Twitch shout out system is what? Oh, is that there's a time limit. You can only do them so often. You have to wait like a minute and a half between them. I mean, it also helps because I don't think anyone was like in love with... The fuck was that? Where's that What the fuck? Can I help you, bitch? There is another me. Hello? Oh. Am I supposed to follow you? What the fuck? So there was another version of me. Are you the version of me? Back me. You know, back in the day, now this is very back in the day, this was a while ago. Kelly and we had on the Wii U a karaoke game, and Kelly and I would sing You Oughta Know. No, not You Oughta Know. Ironic by Alanis Morissette constantly. Dave was prepared to commit double homicide. And let me tell you something, Kelly and I are not chantuses. But, hello? Where is he? We are not singers by any stretch of the imagination. What are you doing? He's just like doing everything for me. Alright, there's more. There it is. Banger tune. I love the song. We would just sing it over and over, and he despised it. Because we can't sing. We're not singers by trade. When Lisa's ends, if we can get one for Maple, and I would love one for Maddie as well at some point. Not Maddie, we already did one. Manny. I got my M, A, consonant, Y people mixed up. Okay. I feel like I'm not supposed to go over here yet. Or, I'm gonna wait. I'm going up there. Anyone we're shouting out comes you know, AddMLR recommended. You know what's the one thing, speaking of the Addisons, let's talk about it. Because there's been something I've been thinking of that I'm sure you're all going to say no to and that it's a bad idea. I'm thinking the categories this year are going to be pretty much the same as they were last year. The only... I just noticed. I totally can move the camera with the mouse, which I just noticed because I've been doing it. At some point, I took my hand away, and it just naturally went back on the mouse, and I've been controlling it. So I don't have to use the arrow keys. The mouse is like automatically enabled as well. Because it like just occurred to me if I was like, oh, I'm using the mouse right now. The one category, I don't think I'm adding any categories at the very least. If I'm doing anything, I'm taking one away. The only category that's crossed my mind to add, and I want your thoughts on it because I don't know, is best streamer. What do you think? Bad idea, right? It's a bad idea. Right, it'd be like if one of the categories was best friend. Which was also in consideration once upon a time. Oh! Oh, that's work. That's slay. Do it? I don't know. I wouldn't want to upset anyone, you know? That's the thing, I wouldn't... So, that's the only one that I'm really toying with doing or not. Because it's like, I do best, you know, I watch a lot of Twitch, so it is something that definitely, like, matters, you know, culturally to me, is important, but at the same time, Twitch is such a more intimate platform, like, you know, if a celebrity doesn't get nominated for best supporting actress in a television series, guess what? They don't know I exist. Okay? But best streamer's a little more personal. That would be my worry. I'll have to consult the board of directors, which currently just stands at Hope and Kelly. Or make a Hall of Fame streamer person each year so you don't have to repeat. Well, I do have that I do like a Twitch person into the Hall of Fame. Because of course Lucky Aldrin received it last year for the first one. Okay, I think... Oh no, I see another one. Look, it's right there. I'm gonna take forever to finish this. Here's a heads up for everyone. Look, it's right there. If that fucker just took it and it isn't there anymore, I'm gonna have some words. You have got to be fucking kidding me. You get the fuck back here, you little trifling ass bitch. I'll kill you. Now I have to walk all the way... Oh my god. Now I have to walk all the way back to the start. I love Maddie getting 2 shout-outs. More. Maddie. Wait, I thought those were my... He literally just snatched that shit right in front of me. That was so shady. Maddie, when are you reading the Westing game? Y'all, if you don't know, Maddie does a series where he reads a book on his stream, which I love. I feel like I haven't read a book in so long. I need to read more. And they're usually like, not always, but Maddie, you would say they're often like more like teen oriented books, maybe. So I suggested to Maddie The Westing Game, which was my favorite book growing up. I could not tell you how many times I've read The Westing Game. It was like at least once a month for a solid many years of my life. I mean, sometimes right now I'm reading Interview with the Vampire Dust. No, not always, no, but because you did Divergent, right? And you've done Hungry Games. I haven't revisited the Westing Game as an adult yet, and I would be curious to do so. Oh, this bitch is work. Very slay. It worries me that their arms are like inside their robes, because what if they fall over, right? They can't catch themselves. It's like Heidi Klum is a worm. Did you guys see Heidi Klum's outfit? She always wins Halloween for me. Every time it's very slay. Okay, so now the people have found... What? These are their buildings, and they've harnessed energy from the paper bits? Seems like yes. Seems like the paper magic is like their energy. Heidi Klum as the worm was so stupid. I lived for it. Okay. I like this game. Listen, I like a plot game. I like a plot-driven game. Danganronpa. Did I tell you that when I dressed as Addie Kuma for Halloween at my work, not a single one of the residents who saw me knew what I was? They all thought I was a panda. But then one of my favorite residents was like asking like questions. He's like, no, I was like, oh, I'm from a thing. And he's like, oh, what is it? And I was like, Danganronpa. And he's like, the fuck is that? And I was like, what? But I was telling him a little about it. And he's like, I'm gonna have to look this up. So I gave him the name of it. And apparently he went like talked to his son and did it. And his son knew like exactly what Danganronpa was. And I was like, honestly, Liv. And he was like, oh, Dad, that's like, he's like, that's like fucked up. And I was like, he came back in the next day, he was talking to me about it. And I was like, I know, I look like this cute little panda, but really I'm like secretly, I'm like a psycho murder bear. This is beautiful. Looks like a painting. Oh, I just have to walk? To where? Oh boy. It looks like something's glowing over here, so I'm gonna check that out. But the hell? I love a plot game, but I equally love a no plot game. And not that this is a no plot game, but like, I mean, it kind of is. A little bit. You just sort of, it's a vibes game. Like, Grease was the same. Like, I'm gonna stay comparing this to Grease. Oh, there wasn't anything glowing, actually. It was just the sun. Oh, yes? What? You stole my shit. I'm still mad at you. Hi, Havishi. I don't know what that means. But welcome in. I support you in that. Oh, look, there's some shit over there. Oh, I bet you that's where he's pointing me. Hello. Because I think being near him, like, replenishes my power. Oh, that's nice. If he takes that before I get it, I'm going to commit violence. Okay, good, I got it. Sometimes you just gotta... Hi, Havishi, I do ask that you stay English only just so that, our mods can properly moderate the channel and just so we can all I'll, you know, understand everything. Also, what the hell is that? Tom, do you speak Gaelic? That's not a gay joke. Actual question. Because I was just thinking through, like, what other languages technically... Yes, a little bit. Okay. If you're really... If Lisa's here... If Lisa's here... You're allowed to talk Greek a little bit to Lisa. Well, I guess you're allowed to talk Greek to Lisa. And if Tom is here, you can talk Gaelic, but just a little bit. Okay. I don't know what that thing is. Is that... Oh, it's gone. Oh, no, it's right there. Is that just gonna, like, follow us now? Just like my friend slash enemy? I get that he's supposed to be your friend, but he took power up from me, so he is my enemy. Oh! There's a bunch of them now. But they don't seem to... Oh, there we go. Oh, that one's carrying me. I was like, they don't seem to do anything. Okay. If I zoop again, will one come and carry me again? Should I friend me? I don't care for him. The drawing on the close shows how many times the path has been straight. Oh, that's interesting. Whee. No, so they don't usually carry me. Friend me. He is my enemy because he stole from me. I guarantee you there's an achievement if you do all of those. Okay. I mean, I guess what continuing this way would be my guess. I got one glitch to my butt once. I saved it, and yes, there is. Wait, what did you get glitched to you? Oh, one of those. That'd be fun. And then it just, you float around. Oh, interesting. I'll do my best. I mean, I already missed one, didn't I? Oh! It's like we're running a final in the challenge right now. Oh, very loud. Right? There was one, I can't remember what season it was. It was a newish one. Where the final worked like this. They had to literally just like climb a ton of sand dunes. It was very difficult. Apparently. Work. You ever think about how terribly I would do if I was on the challenge? Especially if by some grace of God I make the final. Can you imagine? I don't do, like, I literally can't do cardio. I do any amount of cardio and my heart feels like it's going to explode out of my body. Like, I can't walk. I mean, I can walk. I can't run. If I run at all, I'm like, I can't breathe. I'm gonna die. Did we end up getting the shout out from Manny? I believe. Oh, it's very windy. I gotta get up there. I think I can do it. Okay. Got it. Where are we trying to go here? Let's stop and think. Instead of topping a twink, let's stop and think. Also a fantastic. Can I get anywhere from here? That feels far away. Okay. Let's... I guess we'll try and get up this, maybe? Maybe one of these will just carry me? No. That would have been nice. Hi, baby. What's up? Hi, baby gorgeous. Okay, it seems like if there's one that's sort of like sitting in an area a little bit, like that one's probably going to carry you somewhere. I like this game. I didn't know what I was gonna think about it. It was... What? Like, I bought it on a whim. I think it was on sale, maybe. It had looked interesting from when I looked through by other games by, you know, this release company. And I think it had looked English. I was just reading Tom Smith. It had looked interesting. And then I think I put it on my wish list and it went on sale and I bought it. I should know, because I need to update my... I have a spreadsheet so I can keep track of my Twitch tax write-offs. I feel like I missed so much in here, right? Is that just me? Feels like there's definitely more of the little things in here, but also... Oh, there's one right there. Look at that. Taxman gonna get Addy. It just means that when it's actually time to file my taxes, I'm gonna have to go through all of my Steam purchases. It won't be as bad. I'll probably just end up, honestly, with how it works out, I might just end up writing off all of my Twitch income for this year. Only because, I mean, I made less. Certainly last year I made. Oh, I understand why the quality of the game looks a little lower, because I just got a pop-up that someone was playing something, and it was really big, which means I'm playing this game at a much higher resolution than it's really like made to be. That makes sense. I have a very big monitor. And pick up the... I almost missed that. I almost missed that. If it hadn't been for my little friend... Oh, all the crops are being replaced by... pylons? I don't know what those are. Does the main character... I'm asking this, so you can tell me. Does the main character get a name? I play on my TV that it makes... No. Shit. That's tricky. That's tricky only because of Ratscast. I'm sure you know. I do the AddMLR seasons, where, you know, I take people from chat and I put them into simulated seasons of Survivor. Did you include... If I include TwitchCon as a networking event, I can guarantee you I spent more at TwitchCon than I did on... than I made from Twitch this year. But I do an end of the year AddMLR season with characters from games I've played. And I still have spots to fill that I don't know that I'm going to play enough new games to make everything work. So I was like, oh, well, the La Liga... That's part of the reason why we're playing this. I was like, oh, well, perfect. I was like, oh, the main character of this game could be in it. If they don't have a name, that might be hard. I mean, I could probably come up with something. Oh, fuck, there's something up there. Can I go back? Or did I miss it? Oh, I just missed it. Shit, I wasn't paying attention. I just thought, I was like, oh, this is just like a cutscene. It'll just go on its own. Wrong. Fuck, I missed one. I didn't know I actually had to be like an active participant in this. Oh, well, there's one. Oh, I gotta... Oh, fuck. You know, if I thought it was just like... I wonder if there's another one somewhere. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that center bit. That opened up earlier. You know what we need to keep doing? We need to finish the quarry. The quarry. I feel like I didn't actually make it that far into the quarry. Like, I looked, I think I only got through, like, part of chapter 3. Okay, so I have to get all those open to get that middle thing open. And that'll let me out. I'm gonna do the flying just for... Let me... Oh, hold on, I have a whisper from Tom. The achievements, we have to pass 15 arches. Pass 15 Oh, like you have to... Oh, well, you're sliding down. You have to get through all the arches. Oh, would not have been me. No, would not have been me. Literally just sitting here, like... Not realizing that I had to do anything. It's like when we got the fucking title card. And I'm just sitting here not doing anything because I didn't realize I had to participate in the game. I don't think there's any, like, more of the little power-ups that I've missed. I don't see any, at least. Wait, where did the shit go? Wasn't it here? Did this open up and it all spat out? Oh, it's there. I was like, did it all disappear? I was like, did my friend, quote-unquote, steal it? I don't see anything else. I'm gonna go ahead. Did I like miss a bunch? Why did I not move up nearly enough to get to where I needed to go? There we go. Slay. Where's my friend? Oh, hello. Okay, where to now? I presume there? What happens if I drop down? Oh, well, I guess I made my decision. Oh, no, it's another skiing I did not expect this game to have skiing portions. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you one thing. It's that I did not expect... Do y'all remember... Now, I'm sure none of you do. It would be a limited group who would. Lucky Aldrin would. I know he was there for it. Who remembers my Go Vacation stream with Brady and Chase? I guarantee you not a person here does. Maybe if Manny is here lurking. He might have been there for it. That was a long time ago. Manny, were you there for that one? I like the slow. I mean, if I, like, God, who else would have been there? Probably, but that was 2020. Was it? You know, I'm gonna make a claim, Manny, and I'm gonna say it might have been 2021. It might have been early 2021. Because I cleaned my desk by that point, because I was streaming off my desk. So I'd at the very least cleaned it. I wonder if I'm supposed to do something here. I, for a moment, was like, oh, it's just a beautiful part again. I was like, actually, that's like... if ever someone picked, like, me and my stream... Addie, I just whispered you a link to the glitch you can watch out. Thank you. I will check that out. Obviously not now. I will check that out after stream. Because I'm curious to see, like, what a glitch would be. 600 hours are passing in 6 months, a little more. Is that how long you've played this game? 600 hours? That seems like a lot. Based on how long I've been told this game is by the internet, it's a lot. Am I controlling this? This part I don't think I'm controlling. Oh no, look at that, I am. Another throwback. Oh, it's my friend. Oh, there he is. Another throwback for all times. When Hope and I don't know that anyone of you saw this. When Hope and I played Wheel of Fortune on stream, we played like 20 games of Wheel of Fortune and I won all of them. I felt so... Where's he going? He's like hiding. I felt bad, but I literally won every single game of Wheel of Fortune. There was one that, like, she was going to beat me. And then at the very... And then there was the, Avicii, if you could just... Avicii, if you could just tone down the back seating a little bit. You know, I'm trying to figure out, you know, everything and work on it myself. So I prefer not to, you know, be told everything. Because it takes away from, you know, the point of playing the game a little bit. Work. Okay, I'm gonna... I have no idea if I'm making good progress, no progress. I have no idea what kind of pace I'm on. I mean, like, eventually I'll get to that mountain, I think. That seems to be... Again, please don't... Can you not spoil stuff? I'm trying to be... What are those? Okay. Again, I said, please don't backseat. Please don't spoil stuff that's coming up. So that's me being lenient. I don't get what I don't know what those things with the blue eyes were. What was that? I don't know if I've seen those already.
What the hell was that? Did you hear that? Oh, that was Dustin.
Oh, that was Dustin. Hi, Dustin. Dustin, how are you? Dustin, I need to place my order. Maybe. Oh, I should place my order today because, of course, today has been a day of indulgence. Chipotle in your condition? What condition is that? Oh, you. And I was like, how did you know I had Chipotle? And it just occurred to me you saw the cup. I should make my order today. I've been indulging. Dustin, would you... Oh, this is also very beautiful right now. Dustin, would you be able to send me the link to those shorts I wanted? I at the very least want those, and I'll look into what else I want. But I know for sure that I want. As I'm supposed to be saving for Eurovision. I don't know that that's happening. It's sad to admit, but I'm not sure that's gonna happen. Only because, like, we don't have a we don't have a hotel booked, and all the hotels are booked. So I don't. Oh, I see a thing. You are not going to Eurovision. You know, because you know what I thought is I was like, oh my god, it's in, you know, it's in England. That's going to be, you know, so easy to get to. But so did everyone else. Come to DragCon with me next year instead. When is DragCon? I mean, I can do both. Maybe. Where am I supposed to be going? Yeah, I already got that one, buddy. Oh. Usually in May. But that's when Eurovision is. I am sad that Tom can't join us for Eurovision. Also, my thing is already really long. I see. I see, said the blind man. One of my favorite little sayings. Oh, I was just coming up here to do that. So thanks for fucking stealing my thunder. Oh god, why can't I get in there? There we go. Oh, do these not... Okay, those ones don't go. Okay, you need to fucking chill. You can discuss Canadian Tire. Oh, these ones just glow. As some BTTV updates, you can add more emotes. I should add more. Will you remind me of that? Later? I'm probably not gonna do any now. Am I underwater? I just sent Harry a list. Do you need a list? A list of what? Of emotes to add? If you have suggestions, I will take them. I promise nothing. You deserve nothing. Would you believe me if I told you I've never seen one single episode of Dance Moms? I haven't even, and people, this surprises people. People don't always believe this. I haven't even seen that much Real Housewives. I keep up on Housewives? Why can't I, like, why am I still floating? What the fuck? Here we go. You'd love how... No, I do love Housewives. I just haven't actually watched that much. The only Housewives that I've seen a full season of is Salt Lake City. This shocks people because I talk about the Housewives a lot because I like keep up with like what's going on and the people. But I've never actually just like sat down and watched like where am I supposed to go? No, I don't like this. This feels like some spooky shit is about to happen. What the fuck are those? Oh, down I go. Oh, I ran out. Well, down we go. Oh. This is very... I can't even tell where the fuck I'm going. Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? Am I supposed to know where I'm going? Well, I'm lost. Does someone who knows something about... Can someone who knows something about this game tell me what I'm supposed to do here? Because I am lost and it is very dark down here. Am I supposed to get there? Right there? No. What am I supposed to do? I'm... No tags today? I put tags... The new tag system sucks. I'm just gonna say it. Don't you got rid of the guy? Shut up, Maple. I put tags on. Did they disappear? Did they disappear? I just see English. Oh, they just... The new tag system, I don't live for. There should be English. Are there more now? Also, I need to add first playthrough. It's being weird. I like that you can now, like, put your own stuff, but I don't know. Okay, so what the fuck am I supposed to do? Also, I like that my guy sat down because I just stopped. If I go up this, can I, like, continue up further? Oh, yeah, look at that. I'm not using any of my stuff to... Is that where I came from or where I'm going? I think that's where I'm going. Or is this where I came from? Oh, shit. Fuck. Damn it. Oh, and I ran out of... Okay, so you can swim up where there are those. Interesting. Oh, because it just, like, repowers you. I'm so disoriented now. Is this where am I? I'm so turned around. Ooh. Oh, I see. I had to go up. There we go. I just fell immediately, so I kind of ruined everything when I tried the first time. Am I supposed to go here? No. I'm supposed to go down, probably. This way. To... What is that? Oh, so where's my friend? He is fucking lollygagging. We need to charge each other. What the hell is that? Is our, like, civilization destroyed or something? Like, there's a lot of ruins and stuff, you know? That's what it seems like. That our civilization has been destroyed in some way. Oh! What the fuck are those? Those look too much like snakes. Kelly wouldn't like those. They're kind of creepy. I feel like they're gonna attack. Yeah, so it seems like, you know, our world is destroyed and fucking Jesus Christ. I knew some spook-ass bullshit like that was gonna happen. Didn't I call it? Didn't I call that some scary shit was coming? I said I felt like they're gonna attack me. I literally said it. I literally said it. I literally said... Oh. God, that was terrifying. I hated that. Just so everyone knows. I detested that. God, I hate scary stuff. No. Is this gonna continue to be scary? I'm requesting an answer on that, please. Is there more jump scares? What the fuck is that? My opinion of this game is falling rapidly. I feel like I have to... I feel like I have to not get caught by that, maybe? I am anxiously awaiting my answer of, is there more jump scare ass bullshit in this game? I won't stop playing it, I just would like to know in advance. Because I hate it when a game I didn't think was scary has scary moments. That's like the fucking... It's just not to compare this game to Grease again, but you have to admit they're kind of similar in many ways. Some ways. That was my... I hated that part of that game. Isn't not knowing the point? Not for scare... I don't do that with scary. I get not knowing is the point for many things, but not for me for scary. I need to know. I need to know other... What the fuck is happening? What in the... If I think there's stuff I don't... If I play, like, a kind of scary-ish game, that's fine. Because I know it's gonna be... Like, I get scared, but I know it's going to be scary, so that's less stressful. This, where there's scary that I didn't know was coming, is gonna give me anxiety. And I'm gonna have a panic attack. Probably not. It's probably not gonna get that bad. But it can happen. It has happened before. Not on stream ever, but I'm gonna say it the way... You know this game, Maple? Because these fuckers who know the game were like... What's silent? I've seen it a couple times. So there's more jump scares, is what you're saying. Wasn't expecting that. I thought I was the only person. I was like, I found this random ass game. Maple's seen a few people stream. I don't even know. I've never seen anyone even speak about this game before. I've seen one other person before play Grease. Oh, fuck. What am I supposed to do here? Is it gonna get me? Oh, yes it is. Ooh, let's keep it moving, girls. What the fuck am I supposed to... Ah! What the fuck? Okay. It's not a huge jump scare like that. That was the spook-ass moment of the game. Because listen, I don't really do, as I refer to it, spook-ass bullshit. That was so stressful. I did not have even the slightest inclination that was going to be coming. That was terrifying. Literally came out of nowhere. Who is that white person? Me opening my Twitch following list. Oh! Oh, look at that! Our city is getting covered in... Oh, those are all... Oh, no, they're all dead. Oh, R.I.P. Those are graves. I said at the beginning that I thought those were graves. I called it. I'm so smart. So smart. That's me. I can read context clues and understand that to be me. So they are dead. So all of those are graves. Looks like our civilization got, like, wiped out. I mean, you didn't realize you had the... I mean, I figured you had a lot of points. I guess people I forgot I had to do something there. I guess people probably have more points than I think they do. I always wish that you could know how many points people have. Like, at least... Oh, I got an achievement. Well, I have to know what it is. Sneak through the underground passage without tearing your scarf. I could have torn my scarf? How? What would have had to have happened for me to not do that? I didn't think I did anything particularly. I wonder if I'd gotten caught in the lead up. Like, obviously in that little, like, skate down part, I think it seems to me it was unavoidable to get caught. Where the hell are you going? So I wonder if the fact that I didn't get caught at any other... What? God, he's so annoying. I wonder if the fact that I didn't get caught at any other point is why I got that, maybe. That'd be my guess. Oh. Find out a lot more journey. You don't think I'm just gonna look it up after this? If you don't think... That's bright. Where's Tom? Tom? Tom, I have to make a... Also, don't we have Dustin's movie to watch? Yeah, I know. I have to find it. We have to schedule that at some point. I have like a very stupid niche joke to make that only Tom's going to understand. And even then he's going to be like, that's not particularly funny. Hi. There was a large part of me that when this thing lit up so bright and suddenly I couldn't see, I wanted to be like, it's just like Ireland 2015. 2016? No, I think 2016. Basically, I was going to reference Nikki Byrne. In the sunlight. I liked that one. That was... You know I'm always rooting for Ireland in Eurovision. That one was maybe not the moment so much. Maybe a little less stun. Let me tell you, they put me through it sometime. When that 22 song, love the rebrand, Tom. Yes, what do we think of Tom's rebrand? He didn't want to be associated with straight people. Dustin, don't shout yourself out. If anyone doesn't know, that's Dustin. He just shouted himself out. And I forget what I didn't know at first. That Hidden Valley of Ranch was Dustin. And I was like, whoops, the fuck? Dustin has so many accounts. You know, you guys, well, the worst kept secret on Twitch is that I have the other account of Trisha Paytas official. Oh, this one over there. I don't know that it's worth it to go get it. Maybe. But how do I get in there? Oh, where's my answer? Well, I went to make Malibu Barbie. Well, I made Malibu Barbie Paytas official. Although I have to say Malibu Barbie Paytas official is exactly one letter too long to be a Twitch username. There's a fun fact for you there. Malibu Barbie Paytas. Thank you, Dustin, for the gift sub to Malibu Barbie Paytas official OFFCIAL. Because it's one, I had to cut one letter. I knew I was obviously going to cut a letter from official. I was going to do the first, I was going to just do one F, but it looked worse. So I just cut the first I from official because it's much less noticeable. But thank you, Dustin, for the gift sub to Malibu Barbie Paytas official. But the issue was, I made it to say hi in someone's chat, and you want to know the problem? Is that person had... You had to have phone verification turned on for your account. And I was like, okay, no problem. I'll just put it to my account. Like, I have multiple accounts that are verified off my mine, bot MLR, and Trisha Paytas official. I've verified on my phone account. I was like, that's no problem. Well, guess what? Do you remember when I live streamed reaction and did commentary over the Olympics and got suspended? It would seem that because of that, I can't verify any more accounts with my phone number that's on my account. It would appear. Ooh. Yeah, I didn't know that was gonna be a thing. So I don't think I can verify any more phone numbers on my account until I get... I mean, maybe until I get the copyright strike removed, which happens after an there's no set amount of time it takes for those to go. Eventually, I've been told it should go away, but that there's no definite amount of time. So I'm gonna have to like steal Kelly's phone one day and verify Malibu Barbie paid as official on her account. Because I don't even think Malibu Barbie can participate in my chat. I think I have phone verification on. Or email verify. There's something. I think I have it set, like, if you haven't verified your phone number, your account has to be, like, X, Y, and Z amount old. Something like that. Like, of course, I think I had to make another new email for that, too. If you ever want to email me, I do have a email account set up for the Trisha Paytas account. I don't think I got Trisha Paytas official, though. I'd have to check. It might be like Trisha Paytas Twitch or something. And then when Trisha Paytas started when Trisha Paytas started streaming a little bit, I was like, can I sell you my account? Like, do you want my account? Yeah, it's trishapaytastwitch@gmail.com. I believe someone already had Trisha Paytas official, and I was like, fair enough. I was like, I got this as a Twitch username, and I'm happy with that. You should scam some brands. As what? trishapaytastwitch.com. I should be like, hey, can you send it to this address that isn't anywhere that Trisha... Like, what would I do? I could get sued for that. Dustin, when's your company going to sponsor my stream? One time, Harry Styles' assistant missing some of the letters. That was a thing. I heard a story about some guy who was doing that, but with, like, restaurant reservations. Like, he'd email a restaurant, be like, oh, hey, I work for so-and-so, like, they're gonna come, blah, 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 and then they get there and be like, oh, they're not here yet, but, like, you know, we have some of the, you know, they basically just, like, get seated under the pretense that they were working for this celebrity and this celebrity was going to be coming, and then they would be like, oh, no, they didn't, sorry. They got away with it for a while. We're in, like, the library. Oh, she's here. Use his actual assistant name because I googled who his assistant was, but we're like, he can afford to pay full price. That's the thing, is places will, like, look up. Or, like, oh my god, there was, someone who was on, oh, is this like my story? Oh, wait, that was the second level. Oh, and then we went with the thing. Oh, wait, this is the story of the game. Whoa. Oh, there's like winds outside? Oh, I don't want to go outside. This is like, oh my god, this is what's happened in the game. Last time on Journey. In case you'd forgot. Hello, tall white lady. We're going to the mountain. Candy Mountain, Charlie's. Wow, it's Candy Mountain, Charlie. Charlie the Unicorn was formative for me growing up. Did you like the end of Charlie the Unicorn? Which one? I didn't know there was like an end. That he finally finished it. I didn't know there was an end. I know that Llamas in Hats ended. Llamas in Hats I loved. And it became less iconic because it went on, although it wouldn't always, you know, it would have been hard to continue to match, like... Carl! The end just got, like... What is he doing? Where the fuck did he go? What is happening? Hello? Can I help you? Where did he go? Oh, shit. What do you want with me? Carl! If Carl KR, I would set that as like Carl KR's like entrance sound. Carl! I loved them. Llamas with Hats was very fundamental for me growing up. Just like, that's why I was so excited on Dragula when the fucking floor show lip sync song was Shoes. That was another, that one was big for me too. Shoes. Oh my god, shoes. Shoes. Oh my god, shoes. I don't know what the fuck he wants with me. But I'm not going back down this entire thing, so I'm just gonna continue forwards. Because the way, thank you for not spoiling the song for me, because the way I screamed when that started. When did you watch? We were sad not to have you. I disagree strongly with the Boulets' decisions again this week. I'm just saying, both weeks the Boulets have had me fucked up. I don't know what their, like, hard-on is for Erica. And Coco was terrible. Was one of the all-time bad look. Like, what was that? Maybe I just have a bias against when people just don't do the challenge. But, like, she literally didn't do the challenge. So, like, I don't know. Where's my friend? Oh, are the ones sticking up out of the ground dead? Erica needs to go, but she's the one who... No, I know. She needs to... As I said when we were watching, I said, Erica Clash, in relation to Dragula, is good at one thing. One thing. Oh my god, he's killing them. Is that why all my friends are dead? Erica Clash in relation to Dragula is good at exactly one thing. And it is the extermination / like not giving up. And the Boulets love that, and that's the issue. That's why she sticks around. Like, I thought her look this week was terrible. I thought her performance was terrible. That's why they didn't show any of it. There's some weird bullshit that's about to happen here. If I may issue oh my god, look, our tails are like freezing. Look, I'm regenerating so slowly. Oh, I see. I have to stand behind these to keep moving, I bet. If I may issue a complaint about Dragula, it's that the Boulets clearly value performance a lot. Like, a lot. But the way that the floor shows are edited means that we don't really get, like, a good view of their performance. Like, if someone has, like, bad stuff in one of the performances, they'll just edit that out. Right? They won't cut to it, they won't show it, because they want the floor shows to be good. They've said they do this. But it means that there's such a disconnect between our opinions and the judging, because we're going off of we're going off of just like the looks and stuff. But there's all this, if someone does badly, like if, Yovska has, a good, not the best look, but a good look, but her performance is bad, well, guess what? We're not going to see, like, the bad parts of her performance until, like, we're not going to see that till the judging. So that's why I'm like, well, I didn't think she did that bad. Because they clearly had an issue with her performance, but we didn't see that, And I think that's just where a lot of the disconnect between viewer opinions and results happens. It's like a classic example I go to, this is a really good example, is episode 1, season 4. When Zavaleta has like a whole meltdown, like her whole like actual performance part she was going to do with the like blood pumping out didn't work, and they're just pumping and pumping and pumping. Guess what? We didn't hear anything about that until the judging, because they cut it out of the floor show, which meant that we were all like, okay, she did good, and then she's in the bottom because we didn't see the fuck ups of the floor they cut out any fuck ups of the floor show, and it means that like we don't have strong opinions on those. Does that track? Does anyone follow what I'm saying? Yes, okay. Oh, we made this hard from home.
Yes!
The whole show needs a redo. I have to say, I love Dragula. I think it's been getting worse. I don't like this new stage they're in. Like, I don't live for that. What? I think it's much smaller. It has been getting worse. And it's... So, what? Hello? Where the fuck are you going? Oh, interesting. Oh. I need to, like, relight everything. Did the fire go out? Is that it? I think that's it. We just can't relight this now. Look, I, like, can't get up. I'm, like, freezing. Am I gonna die? What is happening? Why can't I fly? Look, I, like, can't get up. Weird. Like, can they rent a natural studio in Cali for a few weeks to film it? I know, it's... Hello? Yes? Can we get a Kelly for the counter, please?
I am your mother! I'm your mother! I gave birth to you!
I'll have to let her know she's approaching 150. Remember Kelly's 200th appearance? I don't remember what we did, but I remember we made a big deal of it. Okay, so next time we're in one of the places, we'll have to do a shot. Oh my god. I think I told her she was almost 2. I think when it was her 200th, I think I told her, and she came in, like, with a drink for it. God, where am I even going? We have to avoid the monster. The monster by, who was that? Was that Gabby Hanna? And then she did that really terrible, like, genius lyric breakdown, if I remember correctly. Where the fuck am I supposed to go? Which direction are we facing? That's the way we were going, this way. Is this co-op? Hi, Softy. It is not. I mean, I don't think it is. No, this is just a... Can we get a shout out for Softy, please, Dustin? No, this is just like a character in the game. There's like a second of me. But no, not co-op. Wait, do I not follow Softy? Do I not? That's impossible. Oh my god. None of you saw anything. None of you saw anything. How is that possible? It happens constantly. You're like, oh, am I not? I've had that a million times. In both directions, too. In both directions. Basically, Dust, I feel like... I just feel like if mediocrity wasn't... I don't know. I just think there's a few people they need to get up out of there who are not serving and are not going to serve. It's another player, but they're randoms who you run into? That's someone else? That is another... Wait, what? Ratscast, you are lying to me. No! What? You are literally lying to me. No. No! What? Did you not know that? No, because what you're doing is because you're lying. No, you're lying to me. It did seem like a weirdly advanced AI.
No.
Are you dead ass? Are you dead ass right now? Are you dead ass? Is this what they call gas slamping? I think so. Because I still don't know that. I still don't know that I believe it. But at the same time, they've been like, kind of like, they've been acting weirdly where I've been like, it's not weirdly, like, how's this AI is programmed strangely. To the point that, like, if it did, I would say it's behaving more like an actual person than it is behaving like an AI. But I guess this is the Turing test, isn't it? How about, don't tell me definitively if it is or is not an actual another person, and at the end of the game I will make my final guess. And then we'll see if I was tricked or not, and, you know, if it was a robot. Are you the AI or is it? No, I'm the AddMLR. It could make sense that this was another person, because their behavior has sort of... It hadn't even occurred to me. Are we... I mean, I don't know. Would the computer encourage you to skirt around the tough part of this level by just walking slowly around the outside? I'm not sure. And I'm not sure, because I was just following their lead on this. Oh, fuck. How do I get out of this? Ow! Bitch! Oh my god, my scarf! My scarf got fucked up! That's so upsetting. Oh my god, that makes sense why the AI was like erratically going do. Oh my god, this actually is another person, isn't it? This is a person. Oh my god. Oh, they've probably been so frustrated with me. Oh my god, it explains literally so much. This is a real person. Oh, beautiful. That was gorgeous. Why are we going in here? Oh, how do I duck? Oh. That's right. This deadass just is a real Is it? Well, now I don't know. You guys are getting in my head a lot. I don't know. I'll make my final decision at the end. And then we can do a dramatic reveal. Because, you know, that would rely on there being another person playing this 10-year-old game at the same time as me. They're gaslighting you. I can't decide what I think. I think there's a really good case. There's a really good case for it to be either way as true. Like, there's very good evidence pointing both ways. I'm not, because I don't know. Softy's the only bitch. Softy, you're the only bitch in this house that I ever respected. Who can name me that quote? What's that quote from / who said it? Softy, you're the only bitch in this house I ever respected. Fuck. We were too slow. Oh no! Oh, I got extra pushed back. Is that Big Brother Carson Kressley? Incorrect. God damn it, how are you supposed to make ad in time? June 12 question mark. No, the correct answer. The correct answer, that is Tiffany New York Pollard on Flavor of Love Season 1. She says that to Red Oyster when Red Oyster is leaving because her dad is sick. Damn, we're not gonna make it. Like fucking frozen solid. Oh. Oh my god, I have like no scarf. I spent all that time getting all that scarf and it's all gone. I don't like that music. Something's gonna pop up out of the snow. I really don't know if this is I'm so curious. Behavior-wise, they've acted like... Oh god, my entire thing froze off, and theirs is freezing off too. Oh, it's blowing away. Just like Farrah Abraham. That would... Oh, you know what? I think I know. I think I know. I think I know definitively whether it is or is not another person. Should I explain out now? Should I tell you? I will. Because, I mean, you guys aren't going to say definitively if it is or isn't anyways. A big clue to it being another person is that you can't actually pause the game. See, you can... If you pause, it just pulls up that menu, but the game is still happening. Which makes sense. There's another person playing. God, we are moving real slow. Oh wait, did you want us to be definitive about that? Oh no, I'm going to guess at the end of the game. I'm just talking through what I'm leaning towards. Do we make it? Are we gonna die up here? Wait for my friend to catch up. I'm like a little bit faster than them, I think. I can't even... I'm trying to communicate. I can't even do it anymore. Are we gonna die? Is that really how the end of the game is going to be? That'd be fucking dark. Am I even moving forwards? Oh my god, they died! Oh, so did I. Oh. That's the end of the game? Music was added by me, by the way. It's from the survival board. That's depressing.
No.
It was just the little guy. It was just the little guy and he froze to death. Dustin, I'm gonna take that away from you. You're gonna lose privilege to use that.
Honey, this is how you throw a party in Mykonos, bitch.
Are your friends gonna audition for Drag Race Season 16? I'm sure some of them are. They, like, never put Boston people on Drag Race, though. Can we talk about that? They've been so but the Boston people who have been on are like favorites. Oh, I gotta like avoid the game with its damn like action sports sequences. Who's Katya's from Boston? Jujubee's from Boston? Like they never put Boston people on, but the ones that they have are like fan favorites. Oh. Okay, maybe that wasn't the end of the game. I say maybe like I'm literally not actively playing more of the game right now. Oh, I got my full scarf back. After that rat monster wrecked it. Okay, wait, let's stuff down and get more from... Oh, hey, bitch! Work! This is actually Connecticut. I saw that. Like Connecticut, of all New England states, Connecticut queens are who you're gonna put on? Okay. There are great people from Providence, Boston, even Maine, and they picked 3 people from Connecticut? Trust, I'm not pleased. But they have, of course, they have Sasha Colby, so we're not complaining. The icon, the legend, the mother of the house, Sasha Colby. Literally, Sasha Colby is the mother of the house of Colby. And like, one of the, like, it's not often that queens go on Drag Race, and I've heard of them before, just of the nature of, like, if they're not local to me, I've probably not really heard of them a ton. But Sasha Colby is, like, even before Kerry Colby was on Drag Race, I knew who Sasha Colby was. Because, like, I mean, Sasha Colby's just one of the icons. And Swezzle's favorite, those TikTok twins are on. He's not... I followed them before they even did drags. I saw them and I was like, why do they look familiar? And I realized because literally I followed them before they did drag. I'm so attracted to those twins. Oh my god. I just know them from when they did like YouTube stuff. Oh, what the? Oh. I got zoomed forward right into a wall. Where's my friend? Oh, right there. Thank you, Doc. Of course you went basically to... I followed them for when they did YouTube. Why are you getting all on my case, Maple? I didn't say anything else. I said I already knew them. I'm sorry for supporting other... Uh-oh. Down I go. I'm sorry for supporting other gay performers. Oh, look, they're helping me. Because I ran out and I can't get up. This has to be a human. Would Laguna Blue ever do Drag Race? I would like to see her on. I don't know if she wants to. Okay, where the fuck are we supposed to be going now? Are we like going to heaven? You've never been to heaven. Where's my friend? I'm going into the Mount to see. Dustin! Dustin. Untime out, Dustin. Untime out, butt spot. How's it going? Hi, Dr. Neuro. How are you? I thought you... Oh, I lost my... scarf again. Dustin. Are we gonna freeze to death again? $80K how? Jesus. Thank you, Tom. What a great moderator Tom is for this being his first gig. I can't even jump. How did he do that? Into the unknown. Into the unknown. Did y'all see when Biddy B Drag did Into the Unknown at the drag showcase at TwitchCon? Fucking bodied. It was so good. Let me tell you, I've watched the performance back online and nothing compared to in person. I scrimped. Wait, I want to walk together with my friend. I want us to be even with each other. Except I think my character might be slightly faster than theirs because I consistently end up ahead of them. Oh, I feel a little sad. We made a friend, you guys. It's nice to have a friend. But was that a real person or not? I don't know. Is this it? We're going into the Mount to see. Towards, is this heaven, maybe? Is this the promised land? I don't know. It was left a little open. The mount, well, spread right open like a Mount to see. Perfect timing because I just finished my watermelon limeade from Chipotle. Remember when I used to do lunch streams? Those were the moment. That's a throwback. Every Wednesday, and I let you all pick where I got to eat. Can I stop holding W now? Just, okay. I think so. I was literally... Adding mealtime. That might have been before your time, Maple. That might have been before your time. Adding mealtime. Do I need to do anything or is this an ending cutscene? That's me. Nor! I'm a star! I'm a star! Ooh, oh my god, I just got a full body chill. That was a good game. I liked that. It was, you know, it was almost nothing in a way, but it was really good. I liked that. I enjoyed that game a lot. Okay. I have to make my final guess as to whether that was a person or a computer now, don't I? A lot of people. I ordered Chili's. Dustin, you're better than this. Like, the whole point of why you get Chili's or Applebee's is to go there. You go there with friends and just, like, wild out. Okay. Listen, there's good evidence to point towards this not being another person. Like, what are the odds that someone is playing along and helping on a 10-year-old game and they happen to be on right now at the same time going along the same path as me? Like, what are the odds of that? I don't know. Feels not great. You know, I didn't get any sort of, like, oh, connecting, finding you a person notification. Like, it felt like I could, you know, I got nothing of that. But... And would you put that into the game? Like, I don't know. I mean, the game's playable by yourself. Like, I basically was playing it by myself. I just thought I had an AI with me. But their behavior played... Their behavior made them act like they acted more like a person than a programmed bot. Yeah, and they stole shit from me, so they're still on my shit list, but they behaved more like a person than a computer program. Now, I might be walking into failing the Turing test, but... And the fact that you can't... The fact that... The fact that you can't pause the game. If you pause the game, it just stops you, but the game continues on. Makes it feel like there may have been another person there. Final... final answer. Final answer. I believe that my companion was a human being. Final answer. I'm locking it in. I'm locked in. And now, in one moment, once the end part of the game is finished, I'll get my reveal. What? Those were... Those were real people, but it was all different people. I told you to look at the symbols, didn't I? I didn't even notice. Oh, a TMZ push alert. That means someone's dead. Oh, no, it's not. Sometimes it is. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. I always check them right away because I'm always like, oh, who's dead? Literally, it's one of the first play. It's their Steam name. Oh, so like when they finished, they got told like AddMLR. There were that many people playing actively? Really? Really? That was a very interesting game. I liked it. I really like the fact that those were other people has blown my mind wide open. What? Those what? Those were it being one person made sense to me. The fact that I had like 5 separate people I can't believe that many people are playing this game. Not that it's a bad game, but I've been told it's a what? 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 There's a small but active... So that's right. The people I was playing with were probably people who have, you know, played through this game 50 million times. And they were like, this dumb motherfucker. It's the first... Oh my god. I'm just... And they were trying to help me. I didn't know their names. Only like... You actually knew one of the people? This is wild. Dustin, what did you do? This screams Dustin. The poll. Favorite Jackbox game. The Wheel, Vroomerang, Job, Steal the Noodle, or Gardic Phone. I can't believe it. I almost wish... there's a little part of me that wishes that I didn't have any idea that it wasn't AI. Until literally the list of names popped up. And I would have been like, excuse me. Last one is my second year. Wait a second. One of them was you. Wait, press start. One of them was you? Sorry, my bad. No, Rats Cast. No. No. It's totally fine. because it was very fun getting to try and figure it out. No, 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 no. No, I love that one of them was you. That's so funny. Wait, why did I need to hit start? Do I need to do it again? No, I love that one of them was you. That's iconic. Oh, my skirt looks a little zhuzhed up now. I did. As soon as I was told there were people, I was like, oh my god, I wonder if any of them were, like, watching. And that's the thing. If you meet a first round, only one ring on robe, you know, you can't expect... Oh my god, so whoever's with me in that fucking water level as I kept getting lost was probably, like... Or maybe they think you took your stuff. Listen! What happened with that? Did they take that from me? Wait, why did they need to hit start? What happened? But they did steal that from me, right? You all watched it. Oh. This is just the start of the game again. I can't believe the first guy I took was... Now, if you find all the temple's mirrors and get all the lights crazy, you can get the upgraded outfit. Mine is all white with tan. Oh, that sounds difficult. Boomerang what? Yes, it did, Dustin. Wow. Oh, and you can choose, like... Oh, that's what this area is. Oh, that's slay. That's cool. I'm sure there's not I'm sure there's not like a ton of people who are playing this for the first time. Right? Or I don't know. Oh my god. My mind is blown. I'm like processing that I was just on here popping the fuck off about my calling them my enemy. And it was just another person trying to help. I was in here like, that stupid motherfucker stole my shit. And y'all are like, Addison, that's a real person. Y'all are like, bitch, you need to tone it down. They could be watching. Actually, they wouldn't be, because they wouldn't know my name until the very end, right? They would have had to already be here. That's just occurring to me. That's... I'm... I'm... What? Those were other people? What? No. Oh!
Yes! Yes!
I was curious what my achievements were. So I got an achievement for reaching the summit with a companion and returning to the beginning. And I got an achievement for finishing the game with the same partner for the majority of the journey. So I apparently had the same partner for the majority of the journey, quote, is what it says. Interesting. Huh. Wow. Those... I can't believe... I want to look up, like, the Steam player count. Like, I want to see, like, the Steam charts for that. I'm curious. Journey. Currently... Wow. That's a lot of people. Look at that, you guys. Look at that. There were 57 people playing seconds ago. 142 were playing at the max time within 24 hours. Damn. I mean, I guess I don't have a basis for, like, Greece. Let's check Greece. Okay, actually a similar amount. But, like, some, like... Oh, okay. I mean, that's still a lot for a 10-year-old game that takes, like, 2 hours to play. That's... Huh. That's cool. I'm actually... Can I... Ladies, may I speak my mind? I'm so... Going into this game, it was the least I've ever known about a game before I played it. By far, I knew nothing about this game. Besides, I'd seen, like, the screenshots that are on the Steam store. And it seemed to me to have a vibe sort of similar to Greece, obviously. If I got in knowing those were other people... What the fuck? It won the AGX. Is that the gaming? Wait. I don't know what that stands for, because that's not the Game Awards. On the next journey, you know, and if not first run, they'll see that you are on the second. VG. Oh, video game. Okay, I was like, what? I was like the American Game something. That was so good. That was so good. I wish the little main character had a name. I would love to put him into I guess them into the end of year Adviver. I mean, I guess I still could. I could just call them Journey. They called the figure dude. I know, I'm like, what? Won a couple of BAFTAs. Who hasn't won a couple of BAFTAs? Who among us hasn't won a few? I've got a few right over there. Look, I'll go get them. I'll go get them. Here they are. No, look, just 1 second. I'm just grabbing them. These are my BAFTAs. Oh god, that is dusty. Ew. Ew, like a layer of dust just came off of my hand. That was disgusting. These are this is my BAFTA from 2010. Oh, let me turn that around. It's my BAFTA from 2010. And this is my BAFTA from 2008. Isn't it beautiful? This is what is so... It's so dusty. Look, I've got it here. There it is. Isn't it amazing? This is my BAFTA. This was my first one, actually, because I got this one in 2008. Yeah, this one was 2010. What? No, this is my BAFTA. This is for coming second place in my Spanish translation bee. I only lost because I think I got the word for scarf and the word for dress mixed up. That's why I lost. This is my award for, this is a spelling bee award, as you can see. I won my school's spelling bee in 2010. And in a turn of ironic fate, at regionals, I was eliminated on the word sayonara. I also, somewhere around here, I didn't get a trophy for it. I've also won a geography bee, but I believe I just got a certificate for that. I don't believe I got a, I don't believe I got a trophy. I would have loved a trophy. I don't know that I'm going to do another game today. I think I might finish. I have work tomorrow. British Academy Film Would use Matt. I can't read that. I can't read that. What Ratscast, I don't know what that says. Sorry, I can't read that. I don't know what it says. Thank you for being here, you guys. This was such a fun game. I should do more of these random games that I don't know nothing about. We just jump in and play and have a great time. But that was amazing. What an experience. I'll be back on Friday. We're going to do DBD. I did switch the schedule around a little bit. Also, please stick around for the raid. It means a lot. Who are we rating? I know who we're rating. We're rating someone who deserved better. So please, again, please stick around for the raid. It means a lot to me. Help show some support to someone who is an icon, a legend, and, you know, who we're going to support because they deserve it. Yeah, I'll be back on Friday. Copy those rate messages if you have my emotes, or if you don't, there's 2 options. Yeah, back on Friday. Join the Discord. What else do you say at the end of a stream? What else do you say at the end of a stream? So you say bye, bitch. Bye, Turtle. This is what you say. You know what? Hi, Turtle.
Honey, this is how you throw a party in Mykonos, bitch.
Turtle, how are you getting along with Danganronpa 2? I'm partway through the daily life in chapter 3 of Danganronpa 3, and I have been for like 4 or 5 months. When was the last time I played? Wait, I gotta check. When was the last time I actually played that? Actually, I can check on Steam, because it'd be the last time I played the game, I think. June 9th. Whoops! Whoops! It's been 5 months! I mean, I was... I mean... To be fair, I'm looking right now. After that stream, I've only streamed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is my 11th stream after that one. To be fair, ooh, that's rough. I've streamed 11 times in 5 months. Listen, I'm back now, though. I'm streaming more. That's thrown off by the fact that I had, you know, a few months in a row that I did not stream. Oh, but I gotta get back to it. Adding not a streamer. I am a streamer. I was just on hiatus. But, oh, I didn't tell you, I'm sending you all off to someone who was wrongfully eliminated from the Boulay Brothers Dragula. The icon, the monster themselves, Yovska. We're gonna go see them because guess what? They deserved better. They deserved better, and I believe tonight they are wearing their Teletubby toilet bowl look from episode 1. But I'm checking right now to see. They are. I mean, iconic. We have to raid. Have a lovely rest of your night. I will see you all on Friday. Goodbye.
Please do not be alarmed. Remain calm. Do not attempt to leave the dance floor. The DJ booth is conducting a troubleshoot test of the entire system.
I'm one of one. I'm number one. I'm the only one. Don't even waste your time trying to compete with me. No one else in this world can think like me.
I'm twisted, how contradicted. Keep him addicted. Lies on his lips, I lick it. Unique. That's what you are. Stilettos kicking vintage crystal off the bar. Category, bad bitch, I'm the bar.
This is my day off. What's she done this time? Indecent exposure. Cockfighting.
A raid at MLR. Hello, welcome on in. Welcome on in. Let's give them a shout out. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in, raiders. My name is Yovs.